Imagine pressing down on the gas pedal, and instead of a smooth acceleration, your car starts shaking, sputtering, and feels like it has lost half its power. That check engine light flashing on your dashboard is panic-inducing, but if you have scanned it and pulled up code P2321, you are halfway to solving the problem. This code specifically points to the Ignition Coil H primary control circuit low. Now, do not let that technical jargon scare you off. It basically means the brain of your car, the powertrain control module, or PCM, is trying to talk to one specific ignition coil, the one labeled H, but the signal is weak or non-existent. In many vehicles, the letter H refers to the 8th coil in the firing order, but you absolutely must check your specific owner manual or service guide to pinpoint exactly which cylinder is the culprit on your specific engine. If you do not know which one is H, you might end up fixing the completely wrong part. Let us dig into what is actually happening under the hood. The ignition coil's job is to take the low voltage from your battery and ramp it up to create a massive spark that fires the engine cylinder. The primary circuit mentioned in the code consists of the wires feeding that initial battery voltage to the coil. If this circuit has low voltage, the coil cannot build up enough energy to create a spark. No spark means that cylinder is dead weight. It's just pumping air, which is why your engine feels so rough and why you're seeing a misfire code alongside this one. The computer might even cut off the fuel injector to that cylinder to protect the catalytic converter, making the car run even worse. So how do we fix this without throwing parts at it? First, open the hood and take a good hard look at the wiring going to that specific coil. You'd be surprised how often this code is caused simply because a mouse or a rat decided to make a nest on your warm engine block and chewed through a wire. Look for any exposed copper, melted insulation, or connectors that look corroded or loose. If the wiring looks okay, you'll need a digital volt-ohm meter, also known as a DVOM. You want to verify that the coil is actually getting power. Disconnect the connector at the coil, and with the key in the on position, check for voltage. If there's no power there, you need to trace that back to a blown fuse or a bad relay. If you do have power and ground at the connector, but the code persists, the issue might be the coil itself, or in rare cases, the computer. A quick trick, if you can reach it, is to swap the H coil with a coil from a different cylinder. If the code moves to the new cylinder, you know the coil is dead. If the code stays at cylinder H, you're looking at a wiring or computer issue.